For the women who are, this is not Anna, thank God, that withhold sex because for punishment, oh, Jesus take you. Like, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
Don't use sex as a tool to punish your husband.
Hi DQ fam!
Hey DQ fam!
Welcome back to our channel!
Welcome back!
We're back and we're continuing on with the do's and don'ts series. We hope you're enjoying it. If you're not, you need to take it up with the DQ fam Facebook group because they chose this video, didn't they?
They did indeed. We gave them 4 options and they chose the do's and don'ts, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that our videos cater to you guys.
Exactly. It's not, you know, for our pleasure. It's for yours, but it's for our pleasure as well.
Yeah, we have a bit of banter.
Yeah, we watch back and we're just like, hey.
Yeah, I can't believe Anna said that.
Talking of that, like in the last one, we spoke about the things that men should not do in a relationship. And I went on a bit of a tangent. I look back and I'm like, oh, I was a bit reckless with that video. But we're now talking about the things that women should not do in a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared about this one because,
no, sorry, I'm not going to expose you too much.
Thanks, babe. You need to cover me, you know?
Yeah.
You need to protect me.
All of that.
Yeah.
If you like the video, be sure to share the video with your friends. Let your other ladies know how they can cater for their man a lot better. So yeah, let's get on with the video.
Yes.
Ladies, don't be so quick with your mouth.
This one is real. It's real. And I know you ladies are looking like, yeah.
Very real. And you know, and you guys have seen Anna's character has been quite consistent. She's very out there. She's quite boisterous. And yeah, she's got a lot of words. So there was one morning where I woke up, said, morning babe. And she just hit me with, Gabe, I think you need to lose weight. I was like, oh.
I don't remember this woman.
Okay. And then she said, you know, everyone's doing this whole vegan thing and losing loads of weight. I was like, I like meat. Like, I can't do vegan. And then she was like, yeah, Gab, be a vegan or a pagan. Whatever it takes.
I meant paleo diet. Not...
Yeah, it just...
No.
And you know that old saying, like, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt you? It is so far from the truth. See, with physical damage, you can always like repair, you can heal, get surgery, whatever, and heal from the process. But with emotional damage, it lasts for a long time. You know, it can go with you, especially when it comes from your significant other.
Yeah.
So although that situation is not that deep and Annabella is not that reckless, we are aware that there are people who are very reckless when it comes to their relationship, and they can actually bring their men down.
Yeah, it's women, it's us. I don't know, you know, we tend to nag, we tend to, you know, if we see something that's wrong, we want to say it there and then, but that's really not the culture that you want in your household. Like, you want your man to be running back home, and if they're running back home to a naggy woman or a negative woman, it's just really not going to sustain the relationship in the way that you want it to. Yeah,
sometimes we feel like men are so strong, and because we don't share our vulnerabilities and our securities, we don't open up to people. So we tend to harbor a lot of things internally, and that's why they say that men are more likely to commit suicide, because they've got a lot of things harboring within themselves. So it's important...
Wow, you're saying that we're the cause...
Not that you're the cause, but women need to set an environment. I know men should be able to control the situation themselves, but because it's something of a weakness of theirs, as a woman, it would be nice if women set the environment for men to be able to open up. If men are able to open up, I believe that there will be less suicide, because it's true, men are just harboring a lot, don't know how to voice it, and then they're going to commit suicide because they think that's the only option.
And the hardest thing is when a woman who is your best friend knows your goods, your bad, your strengths, your weaknesses, speaks right into your weaknesses, like bam. Because it's just the worst thing. Like, people outside, they necessarily don't know their, you know my partner's insecurities or whatever, but me being the woman that he spends most of his time with, I know his weaknesses, and then I will speak into that. Ooh,
yeah, it's very painful.
It's so painful, and it's really something that we should not be doing. Like, I want Gabe to continuously keep running home to me to tell me what he's struggling with, to tell me, you know, all of this stuff, and I can't use that information against him.
Ladies,
it kind of hurts, you know.
Don't patronize your husband.
Oh yeah.
Because you see, there was a time where Annabella, when we first got married, she used to feel like she wanted to be Superwoman, so she'd be running around doing everything. And you know, if you're doing everything and you seem happy doing it, mate, go ahead and do the thing. But then there was one time she was rushing for work and she said, Gabe, would you mind, you know, washing the things in the sink? Would you mind putting the clothes in the washing machine? And what was the other thing? Take the bin out. And I was like, sure, babe, no problem. She came home and she was like, oh, Gabe, you took the bin out. The fastest way to get your man to stop doing things or to stop helping you around the house is to patronize him and clap. Or just treat him like a baby. Yeah. He's a man. Just acknowledge him and say thank you.
I think I've only clapped once, guys, before you guys slap me back.
No, you clapped.
I remember one time, and it's never gonna happen again because I was really patronising. But it's other things like, I don't know. The other week he was washing up, and I was like, "Oh, babe, you're washing up. Wow, thank you." I don't know, just let me wash up. You know what I mean? I didn't have to say anything. I didn't need to, and you know, those moments. Oh, they really. What do they do?
Like, it might be a lot for you because I'm finally helping out and all that kind of stuff. However, you should thank him. Just say how good I look as I'm washing up. Yeah. Maybe that might motivate me to wash up a bit more.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh babe, thank you so much. Get behind him, give him a kiss on the cheek or whatever. And just like, oh babe, I really appreciate this. That is better than be like, oh babe, wow, you're washing up. Thank you. Do you know what I mean? It's just so bad. Like, I've got no.
It's alright, you're working on it. You've got a lot better. You've got a lot better over the time.
Thanks. Give me a bit more. What else am I doing right?
No, this is my video, this one. You should be giving me some words.
Yeah.
This is the big one. This is the very big one. Wives. This is to the wives. There's a reason I said wives.
Oh gosh, what's good?
Don't restrict sex.
See, who does that? I mean, you know.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as say like you restrict sex, but I know sometimes she gets tired because obviously she's a boss. Like she's out there killing it in the sales world and stuff like that, and she gets tired. And yes, sometimes she might just not be in the mood because it takes a long time. And even when you do the soppy stuff, she wants to, like, you know, they're calling, hey babe, how you doing, all that kind of stuff. Like, she's still tired. So we need to reprioritize, but what we've actually done now is like I'm helping Anna a lot more around the household in anticipation for that time, so that she has less on her plate. But it's important just to be aware that even when you're tired, you have to just learn to kind of reprioritize things so that we can make it happen.
And it's true, you're like, I don't know, as ladies, we're sometimes so led by our feelings. Like, you know, the man could be setting you up all day and you're like, yeah, I like this, I'm feeling it. And then one thing goes wrong in your day, maybe at 4:49 before you leave work or something, and you're like, I'm not in the mood anymore, like, we are not having sex, and it's just like, I'm not in the mood. It's not fair. Like, why are we so led by our emotions sometimes? And then it affects, like, our husbands because they don't get the nookie, and it's just like, sorry babe. Or the tiredness, like sometimes push through the tiredness, because I think about it, like if I'm tired and I'm going to work, I will put on a good face. I'll be like, yep, I'm good, you know, you're not gonna know that I'm tired. But then to my husband, when he wants sex, it's like, babe, I'm tired. And it's just like, it's not fair at all.
It's not fair. So you've got to put your best foot forward. You've got to make sure that...
Let's go on here, but
you've got to be mindful that, you know, sex is a good thing. Because at the end of the day, even when Anna's tired and we still have sex, like, she still feels so much better. But it's just that initial thing, and I think it's more of the mental thought of like, oh, I'm going to have sex and stuff like that. And it's such a tiring act sometimes.
But in the moment,
enjoyment. Ain't nobody complaining. So it's important just sometimes that, you know, just reprioritize. Yeah. But, you know, that one is not too bad. But for the women who are, this is not Anna, thank God, that withhold sex for punishment, oh, Jesus take you. Like, what are you doing with your life? Yeah. Don't use sex as a tool to punish your husband. Because at the end of the day, that's gonna lower his self-esteem. That's gonna feel like he's not good enough,
and he's gonna be needy, like desperate. I don't understand it.
Like you don't want to be a man does not want to be in a position where his self-esteem is feeling low, that he feel like he has to earn it. Like marriage is like it should be given freely. Your body belongs to each other, and it shouldn't be used as a tool to punish your man.
Yeah, no way. Ooh, that's so bad.
Ladies, don't kill your men's dreams.
Yes, that's a good one.
I don't know whether it's just whether men just like to dream or whether it's just me. I don't know. But for me,
he loves to dream.
I love to dream.
Literally.
One of my favorite things to do is to have Gabe's time where I just sit down and then I just start dreaming of the impact,
so big.
the impact I want to have in this world, the legacy I want to leave, the house I want to buy, the car I want to buy, just the stuff I just want to do with my career and all that kind of stuff, and the things I want us to do as a couple. And then I go down and I'm like, oh, I have this amazing dream. I think like we could do this, I could do this, and I'm so passionate, I'm ready to go. And she's like, yeah, okay. Or she'll just be like, oh, we'll see. Or we'll leave it to God because she doesn't really care, so she leaves it to God. And I was like, it's like women, you need to know your power. Because when I think about women, I think about the potential they have to actually elevate and just to multiply whatever the man's dream is. Because I think about a woman is able to take like a house and make it a home. A woman is able to take the sperm of her husband and make a baby. There's so much potential that a woman has. A woman's able to even take rice and tomatoes and make jollof rice. Like women have so much power, and I think that with a man's dreams, if a woman literally, even if she may not fully understand, but she helps navigate those dreams, a woman is able to help the man make the whole family achieve so much more. And this is why I feel like the Bible always talks about a woman is meant to be the helper, because yes, men may dream and sometimes their dreams might be far-fetched, but I think if a woman's able to capture that dream, she's able to do so much more so that their family can move forward.
Literally, like guys, ladies, if we want our men to really, take the lead and, drive the family in the right direction, we really have to get behind them and support those dreams. Like, we can't be overly critical and say, oh no, but this won't work, but that won't work. You literally have no idea how God's gonna do it, but like, we have to get behind it. We have to keep pushing them further. We have to explore those dreams. Sometimes, because dreams can be so big, especially Gabe's dreams, I'm like, rah, okay, because right now we're here, but you're thinking we're going to get there. And inside you want to laugh, like, the way that Sarah laughed that when God told her she's going to have a baby and she's old. But we can't be that. We can't do that to our husbands. We can't laugh at their dreams. We can't shame their dreams. We can't, because literally, like, God has given them a vision for the future of our household, and we have to get behind it. Like, you just can't be that woman. And
I don't think it's any coincidence how the most successful men in our world have a very strong woman by their side. Literally, like, you think about the Michelle Obama. You think about Bill Gates and his wife. Like, there's so many people who are doing amazing things, but they have a strong foundation, which is their wife.
Yes, we out here.
So women, know the power that you have. Don't feel like you're being suppressed. Just channel the dream so that you and your family can move forward.
Definitely.
Ladies, don't you get scared every time
I know. I was like, oh my god, what's about to go?
Ladies, don't speak negatively about yourself.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
Like, I don't say hate often, but this one I absolutely hate. I hate it when Anna's getting ready and she's like, oh, I'm not attractive. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to do this. I don't know whether it's because there's a lot of social media and you see tons of girls, but just know that
with them booties and them boobs, and you're just like, hey, Slim Sally.
You look amazing, babe. But like, just know that your man has chosen well. Like, it's almost like when you discredit yourself, you're basically saying your man has not made a good choice. And I know it might not be, you're probably thinking that far, but it's still an insult to the man that has chosen you, and it's an insult to the God that has created you in His image. So it's important to, without being, you also don't want to be that girl that's just like, oh, look at me.
I am so hot. Like, I am a bomb. I'm like, let's not lie. God did well.
He did. But yeah, you don't want to be like over the top like that. But
no, that's not even over the top. Like, I know what I'm working with.
Yeah, but it's important that you don't slam yourself in like to your man. If there's that actual concern where you feel like you're feeling a bit insecure about a certain thing, it's important to have those conversations properly. Like, just be like, oh, hey babe, I'm feeling like, this and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to walk it through together.
Yeah, because literally you don't want to get into the mindset of just always talking about how bad you are, or how, you know, a lot of girls will be like, oh, I don't know why you're with me, oh, you know, I'm so ugly, oh, I'm so fat, and all this stuff, and it's like, but that guy is actually chosen to be with you.
Yeah.
So,
and how long do girls want their guys to affirm them in that moment?
Sometimes affirm yourself, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not every day waiting for your man. Sometimes just tell yourself that you're beautiful. And sometimes as you tell yourself something, you become it. So
And with your negative talk as well, what about if your man actually starts to believe that you're ugly? What about if he starts to believe that you're fat or whatever?
There's power in your words.
There's power in your words.
It affects yourself, it affects how other people see you as well. Because people will be like, oh, Anna, you know, it feels so good being around you. Maybe because I'm just always positive and, you know, I give off that aura. You get back what you give off at the end of the day. There's some people you can be around and you just feel negativity straight away because they are a negative person. But you're not negative, it's just because you're around them. So, you know, when you're speaking negatively about yourself, that might catch on to your husband and they're like, oh, actually, yeah, maybe she is a bit fat. Oh, maybe she is a bit. So, you know,
speak positively about yourself.
Speak positively about yourself, ladies. But yeah, guys, it's the end of the video.
It's the end of the video.
I actually handled it. My heart took it. I was like, oh, I wasn't sure. I didn't know what to expect there, but you know, God brought me through. But yeah, ladies, like, there's so much that we can learn if we just listen to men and listen to what they're saying. So for you married, for you ladies in relationship, even single ladies, like, take on what Gabe has shared and like implement that in your relationship. And let's not be nags. Let's, you know, not restrict sex from our men. Let's
from your husbands.
Let's what's the word? What else was there? There's just a whole lot of stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe up there. And we'll see you on next.
Subscribe button is down here.
Oh yeah,
it's down here. We haven't done the end screens and stuff, but that will soon come.
Coming soon.
Peace.
Bye guys. Bye.